today we have Alejandro, and I am Alejandra, so super excited to have him here at Supermoon Camp. So Alejandro, tell me a little bit about you. I just kind of got to see you on Telegram a lot, actually, but I don't know you. This is the first time I've seen you in person.
Same.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about you. What are you working on? What brings you to ETH?
Yeah, so I am what some may call a near OG.
Okay.
Some have even taken to call me the human shard because I do a lot of things in the near ecosystem. You may know me from the Supermoon camp at Lisbon. I stayed there with the Metapool team. So I'm currently ecosystem success. It's a really great role because it allows me to really stay in touch with the community. I basically keep a tab on everyone that it's building. We try to find ways to support them. From the liquid staking perspective, it's in our best interest to see the entire ecosystem grow because that's where we see the value accrual. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's a role that really fits well with my energy.
I like that. Yeah, I can see you have a very vibrant energy. We need that in developer relations because it's just dry.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a trial and error. Like before ecosystem success, I was business development, and apparently I wasn't like developing enough business. So, so I'm really grateful to the Metapool team to really, keep working with me and the ecosystem to find what works. Yeah. I'm also very involved now with what would be the governance side of things. So I sit on the marketing DAO, which is a community funding vertical. I also sit on the Ref Finance community board. Once again, just like having a presence in the community and trying to empower other people to do great things.
Nice. And I heard you mentioned it, that you were in the last Supermoon camp. How was it? What was your experience like?
It was great. It was the first time in Lisbon and it was a packed event. So it was really nice to have a place to arrive. You already know some people. It was really good to meet people beyond the usual, touch and go experience at conferences. Mm-hmm. So yeah, when I heard that there was going to be a Supermoon camp at Denver, I signed up as soon as I could.
And you got in again. Lucky.
Bribes work.
That's exactly what happened. Maybe the next one you'll be in too.
Yeah, man. Who knows? Yeah.
That's good. I'm super curious. From the last, I actually haven't seen the video that you did last, but since you spoke at Supermoon last time at the last video, what's new? What has happened with Metapool? What are some new achievements? What's your roadmap like in the next year?
Wow.
A lot.
That's a big question.
Yeah? Okay, focus on one.
It's interesting because it does capture how fast things change in the ecosystem. As I mentioned, my role has changed from business development to ecosystem success, which means that we have onboarded a stellar team to focus on like new products and different avenues that we're exploring at Metapool. Mm-hmm. On the ecosystem side, I'm really excited to be doing more community work, both for the Marketing DAO and my personal podcast, Wild User Interviews podcast. Some of the challenges I see in the ecosystem now is we've got some really good builders and we've got some really good products. But we're struggling in both communicating why the technology is different or why it matters. Like the way that I describe it is we need to find ways to spark people's imagination. Like what could I build with that tech stack? Like that's how early we are. So yeah, it's...
working on tooling on how you can make it more attractive pretty much, or how can you make it easier for people to come in?
Yeah, for instance, some examples have been, account abstraction. It's now a hot topic on Ethereum.
Yeah.
As an idea that they're entertaining, wondering how to do it because they recognize the value of it. And that is something that we already have on Near since like the beginning. So it's trying to find ways to convey like, hey, the tech is already there. If the technology and the scaling were not a challenge, what could you build? That kind of messaging.
Yeah. And what are your plans for ETH? Are you guys going to be hacking anything? I heard you're going to be doing something with Aurora. Was I not supposed to say that? Maybe
That's
some alpha?
Fine. It's fine. I am a man of many ideas.
Okay.
Which means that I'm also always looking for potential hackers to collaborate with. Really good synergies that I've had in the past are when people have the skills and they need, like a sounding board for their ideas. I can provide feedback, especially on the product strategy, marketing side, go-to-market, branding. So yes, what I did last September was basically meet a bunch of teams and helping them out wherever I could. You may call that an unofficial mentor. And yes, we do have one entry through Metapool that we're looking at putting through on the Aurora network.
Nice. Okay. Well, I look forward to see that.
It's going to be good. We actually had the Metapool offsite in Argentina before coming here, which if you think about it and you look at a map was probably not the best idea because it was a very long journey to get here, but it's an exciting product.
You know what I'm excited about for Denver? Something I want everybody to try. We've been talking about oysters lately. You say you don't like oysters. Have you ever heard of Rocky Mountain oysters?
No, I'm guessing, are they oysters from the mountain?
What do you think they are?
It could be anything, really.
Well, the reason why I'm asking is we were just chatting with a couple people at the near house, and somebody told me, oh, I'm gonna go get some Rocky Mountain oysters. So I'm like, yo, I love oysters. Let's go get some. When they told me what they were, I was not so enticed.
Is it something sexual?
I don't know if I should tell you. If I tell you, you can tell other people because I'm gonna tell them in the podcast.
I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, what is it?
Basically, it's buffalo testicles. Or is it buffalo or is it cow testicles? I just know it's testicles. But they call them oysters and then they fry them. You can look at pictures, they fry them.
That actually sounds better than real oysters.
You would try it?
Yeah, for sure.
If somebody brings a platter, you would try them? And we'll record it. We'll record you for a video. Okay, you heard it on camera. He would try it. If he tries one, I'll try a piece too. But only if I don't have to pay for it. Only if it's free. I am not paying for that.
Done. Supermoon is paying.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for this interview. We'll connect in the next Supermoon house if you're in.
For sure. Thanks for the opportunity to be here again, and looking forward to the next one already.
All right. Talk soon. Bye-bye.